Hey, so what's up, guys? This is Mark again. So get this. There's these two guys from Maryland who apparently thought it was a good idea to try and smuggle Suboxone, K2, which is dubbed synthetic marijuana for whatever reason, a handgun, and some pornography into a correctional institute. Which is pretty damn funny if you ask me. I mean, like, it's not the first time that this has happened. Like, a month ago, some drone dropped off, like, 2 ounces of weed and some heroin and some tobacco in an Ohio correctional facility's courtyard, and the inmates actually got into a fist fight over the contents of said drop-off. But back to those two guys in Maryland, their drone actually never got off the ground. They were caught in a side road next to the prison, with all that stuff on them, obviously. And they were caught because authorities had already been surveilling one of the two, and they had suspected that he would try exactly what he tried. So now the two guys are being detained. One has no option of bail, the other has a bail of $250,000. And well, I actually think it was a pretty cool thing of them to do. Like, I have my mixed feelings about this Suboxone thingy because I think it's some sort of opiate or benzodiazepine or something like that. And, well, a close friend of mine has had some very, very troubling experience with that kind of shit. So I have mixed feelings about that. But otherwise, I mean, getting your boy in prison to hook up? Why the fuck not? But, well, obviously it backfired on them and they're now sitting in cells. Maybe some of their friends will send them a drone with some nice stuff on it. And, well, the police currently say that they don't have any concrete evidence yet that either of them were cooperating with specific inmates. But I think it's safe to guess that they did. I mean, you don't just wake up one day and decide, yeah, I'm gonna fly a drone full of contraband into prison just for the fun of it. I highly doubt that. So, I'm guessing they were either paid to do it, or they had a friend in there who they wanted to help out, or something like that. But, like, they didn't just, do it for the fuck of it. Going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing that that's what happened. Anyhow, the last aspect I want to get into regarding this topic is the media coverage about this, where they always use this filthy combination of words, synthetic marijuana. Now, this combination of word implies that these spice K2 kind of thingies make you feel anything like weed or have similar effects to weed, which is complete and utter bullshit. Weed is a plant that grows, and in its budding stage, it develops a psychoactive compound called THC9, which is tetrahydrocannabinol. Now, none of that can be found in spice or K2, as those are just some weird herbs that they doused and soaked in experimental and highly dangerous chemicals that will just fuck you up. I mean, I've had a couple of friends try it out, and the most dangerous thing actually about the spice K2 fad is how fucking unpredictable it is, because it's always a different mix of weird experimental chemicals that get dumped in there. So I've had friends of mine see funny colors for 20 minutes. I have had other friends of mine freak out for 2 hours, and I have a friend who has a friend who has an aunt who has a kid who has a friend or something like that, who actually went to the hospital because of this shit. So let's please start a petition or something to get that name removed, because this just puts a bad image on regular weed. I mean, in Germany we have these reports, these yearly reports, where they talk about drug usage and its prevalence in society, etc., etc. And the people going to seek therapy for weed are grouped together with those seeking therapy for synthetic weed, which means that we have a number that is much larger all of a sudden, and people are blaming it on weed, where it should be blamed on those weird ass corporations making weird ass chemical mixtures that people smoke. So yeah, just putting this thought out there. Anyhow, well, I'm curious to see what happens to those two guys from Maryland. I definitely salute them for trying it. I mean, drones have been used for all kinds of shit like spying on citizens, shooting bombs, or telling bombs where to shoot, that kind of shit. So I think it's fair if the criminal world takes a stab at using drones. An unsuccessful one this time, but at least they tried, you know? So what do you guys think? Do you think it was a nice try of them? Do you think they shouldn't have tried at all? Do you think they should have been smarter? Do you think they're scum of the earth and should be killed? I don't know. Tell me what you think, please. And as promised last time, I am going to include some songs this time. Well, actually today I've just chosen an artist, which is R.A.D. Rugged Man. Now, if you haven't heard of him, go check him out. This guy is really, really cool, real, old school hip hop. Like, just the way I love it, as you may or may not know. So a couple of songs off the top of my head. Lessons. The People's Champ. Lessons to People's Champ. Media Midgets. Definitely really good. Brawl. I'm waiting. Give me a second. Brawl, The Dangerous Free. Definitely. That's with Brother Ali and Master Ace. Definitely check that one out. That's way up there. And then there's another song called Hallelujah with Tech 9 from Strange Music, whom I also really like. So all of these songs are great. They also have music videos to them. If I'm feeling up to it, I will post the links below, but I don't know about that yet. So, anyways, again, let me know what you think, and see you guys.